welcome again, guys. And it's another episode of EJ Show, and it's about day 61 of EJ Show English Show. And welcome back, and it's about totally a sunny day, and I'm totally excited for presenting or preparing for making this video. So, hope that you all will enjoy the rest segments too. So, we are just without losing any of the seconds, we are just moving over to the first segment, which is vocabulary bank, and we are just reviewing at its first. So for reviewing, we have three last episodes, three vocabulary which is already been taught, and they are tickety boo, fine or okay, kankalang, KANGALANG, kankalang, unprincipled person, ruffian, lawless or recklessly brutal fellow. That's it. And for today, we just have two, not two, actually, it's about three new vocabulary for your anxious waiting. I am just releasing it. For the first word is inchoate, inchayo, inchayote, and the spelling is INCHOATE, inchayote, and it means that only partly in existence. And the next word is paranoid, 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 feeling extremely nervous and worried because you believe that other people do not like you or are trying to harm you. And the last, not the least, legitimacy, 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 and it means that accordance with the law. That's it. And we plan to winding up that segment, which is vocabulary bank, and we are just moving over to the next segment, which is, as usual, open file. For today's, I just take some time to analyze whether I have to mention today's episode with some old memories or some incidents which actually took place in my life. So otherwise, whether I just do what things normally I just do for episodes. So we are just kickstarting with a review over the movie which I just previously for the past for the before the past 1 hour I just saw some movie which is a Hollywood movie. You can assume that, and it's about Arrival, and it's a movie name, and it's totally what it's quite surprising that even though I just have not heard about that movie, I just scroll down on the Telegram page, and I just noticed noticed this movie, and it's because the MB is uh, comparatively low, not about below 500, but actually 800 or 700 MB. So I just download it, also because it's completely of pure English, and they can see that the format is also in, or the audio is also available in Hindi, some format in some movies as well. So I completely prefer English only. So at that case, I just got this movie and just download, I think yesterday, and eagerly wait to watch this movie. And after that, I just have that kind of convincing review over that movie. So it's totally made my day, and totally I enjoyed the way they present the movie, and how, each and every day I am just praising the Hollywood technicians. It's completely how they investing their fund in the most optimum way, and that we can see the out is completely convincing their fund inflow as well as the outflow of fund. So we can totally enjoy the way they what narrate in script as well as in the what final output as well. We can see that wide variety of skills combined over a single product, and we can see the BGM, the cinematography, as well as the direction, entirely direction, as well as what the actors acting. proficiency, everything has its own trademark. And we can see here also in this movie the arrival. And it's totally what it, it's completely focusing only on some theme at its initial, but the actual name of the film is totally changed at the climax scene. And it's totally what totally enjoyed. I like that kind of interesting movies, but somewhere in this movie I just thought there is some lagging factors. It's because it's completely on a slow pace, and we have to get the acting space over there. And it's not only about the content, but also there is the pace is also about slow, but they actually done a great job or fantastic job over there or the content. And it's totally what the how they use the VFX is totally amazing. That's the only word. Or I just mesmerized over the effort that they actually put into it. So I totally enjoy the way they narrate the story, as well as the film itself has its own name over some condition. And I don't want to review. Oh, okay. Then I will just review it. That it's about the alien spaceship uh, came in planet Earth in far away on 12 destinations, not on the same nation but around the world. And we can see that it's completely focusing only on the US based, and there is some one spaceship came in US as well. So they are facing or how to approach on the spaceship or the emergence of or the launch of spaceship over the planet Earth should be investigated, right? So that way we can see the heroine or the actress is completely coming up to the topic. And in the in between also narrating the actress family situations as well. So at last we can get, and over the next before the climax scene or the on going on the climax scene, we can see the spaceship go out of the planet Earth. It's because the influence or the interference of the actress. And what's her name? I don't get the actress name. So it's actually at the scene she has the gift, or it's completely revealing only after the climax scene. So it's about she has a gift that she can forecast everything, or she can forecast everything that will happen in future as well. So she has the talent or proficiency or adaptancy to see future events in the present time. So it's a totally what to helps to what spaceship into uh, go out of the earth planet Earth. So and it's shortly about the not the arrival of spaceship, it's short arrival of there is some help or some co-star also is there for her. And it's about some another actor. He is also casted in the Avengers series. You can see the arrow throwing arrow guy. Yeah, that's he's also acted in that movie. What some series of or some part of Mission Impossible series. So he's a nice actor too. So and after that it's completely the arrival is completely derived into another dimension. It's about the arrival of their starting there after the departure of the spaceship. They two has completely combined, and they started to start a new beginning into their life combined as a couple. And after that they brought or they are trying to make a child. And that's actually it means of the arrival. And it's totally completely I totally enjoyed the movie. And there is some lacking, as I just earlier mentioned, is that some lagging portion. Otherwise, I totally enjoyed the movie, how they made the storyline in a single thread, as well as the way of acting, the VFX, everything. And there is some scenes where we can see the aliens are communicating with the humans. So that's how that kind of alter standard VFX mode. So we can see everything on Hollywood touch, right? So I am just hoping that in future as well. So in Malayalam industry, we can narrate that kind of what big stories or huge can in a huge canvas way. I'm just hoping that, yeah, at that time I am just hoping I will also will be do my prominent roles in Malayalam industry. So I have that kind of passion or dream to achieve some. It's one of my goals to achieve. So I don't know whether everything has. I just repeatedly doing the same kind of topic or discussion, right? So you all will be lagged off or bored. So, and that's all. And I totally enjoy the way the life is going on. So one thing that I have forgot to discuss with is that I just taken a token for Norca registration. I just earlier what mentioned in my past videos. I think one past video it's about Norca registration. So if we have to apply for any UAE job outside India, so we have to attest our certificates, which the qualification certificates. And I just got the graduation certificate, and I just have to get attested. So they are the agency, or the Norca is the central government permitted or allowed agency to make that approved, or just getting a certification copy of the original certificates. So I just apply for that, and I just got a date of 9th of July in Ernakulam regional office. So I don't know much about that. I just called for the contact number of such. I think three contact number is there in the site. So I just called, but any of them is not good condition, or don't even pick up the phone. It's completely ringing, but no one is there for picking the phone. So I am just keep on trying, and after that I just have so many some queries over, or just how to get some clarification before going to Ernakulam. So I have to take some measures before going to Ernakulam. So also, as well as I have to prepare my vehicle, right? So I have some patchwork or repair work is there in my bike. I have to do on the next week as well. So otherwise it will be taking much more time. Or at the, I think the second week end, or the Friday of the second week. Today is Friday, and the next second Friday will be the day of 9th July. So you have to be ready before that, and everything will be set. And I have to make sure that everything has been its own way of format, and for that I have to make sure that every certificates or the needed required documents is available in the original as well as in the photocopy. So I need some clarification areas in it. So that's why I have to clarify to the from the official as well. So that's why I just called, but they don't even pick up the phone. So for the next few days I have to I have to call them, otherwise it will take much more precautions. So it's nice to have everything set before, for the what threshold limit or the final seconds or hours. So you have to make sure that everything is okay, or being ready for your travel, or you just have to take some, I think 3 hours ride from my native place to the Ernakulam or the Kochi or regional office. So I have to take my bike as well as everything has to be in the perfect mode or the safest mode. Otherwise, I won't get arrived there or reached there, and I have to return back to my native place as well. So I am just hoping everything will be done, and before that I have to take some photocopies of my certificates as well as some application forms to be downloaded, and to have to return down the necessary filling the blanks as well. So I just have to do some working over that. So I'm just hoping everything will be done, and that's the only thing that I just have done today, and looking forward to the future as well. So that's all. We are just winding up today's episode, right? And it's about day 61 of EJ show, English show, and here Jithin signing off. Bye for now, and see you next time in the next episode. Bye bye.